So, it's Jhon Duran, huh?
No, God!
The Colombian gunman himself is the guy that Chelsea choose to lead our line next season. You might not like it. I might not like it. It's not gonna change one damn thing. Todd Boehly and his people, they just don't care about sentiment. They don't care about what the fans are thinking. You can cry. You can say whatever you want. Todd Boehly, the sporting directors, they don't give a shite.
People can say what they want. I don't care. You know, I just do my thing. If you are angry, it's your problem. If you are happy, it's your problem. So for me, doesn't matter. Only for the rest, they can sing, they can cry. I don't give shit.
They just care about what is good according to their own standards for Chelsea future. You might not see it now, but looking back 2 years, 3 years from now, it could be a hell of a project here because everybody is going to be on their prime, and it's going to be an amazing team that will dominate England and Europe for so many years. Listen, I am a traditionalist. I don't even know if that exists in English, but I don't care. I'm going to say it anyways. And I'm not going to edit this part. Right? Because we tend to make a lot of mistakes behind the scenes and then edit and make a video like perfect. You spoke a perfect English in one line. No, we spend hours recording, editing, making it looks perfect. Anyways, I'm an old school guy here. I like my number 9 to be tall, Drogba-esque, powerful, bully in the box. I want my goalkeeper also to be tall, imposing, commanding in the box. Size matter when it comes to my number 9 and my goalkeeper and my defenders, my center backs. So that is my mindset right there. And this is not what I wanted to see. Probably not what you wanted to see. We wanted to see Sesko because he got good statistics and he got the size. We wanted to see Victor Osimhen because of his statistics of 2 years ago. We wanted to see big names because they've proven in other teams that they can do it. And we think in our little head that because they did good in other teams, they're going to do good at Chelsea Football Club. We even overlooked at size and we said, Julian Alvarez is not a bad player. Look at Aguero. So many very short strikers did pretty much in the Premier League. Even if you look at Watkins, Ollie Watkins now, he's not like 6'6". He might be under 6, but look at him. So we found positivity just to justify certain target. And I think it's time for me to open up my mind and you also to open up your mind and just give the benefit of the doubt to everybody. The same way we gave the benefit of the doubt to other targets unproven like Sesko. Let's give the benefit of the doubt for Jhon Duran.
Well, when you say it like that, it makes perfect sense.
What if Chelsea are signing the next Falcao? Ask yourself that question. The prime Falcao. I'm not talking about the Falcao that played for Chelsea for 1 season when he already had an ACL injury and he was done already by that time. The prime one, the one that was at Atletico Madrid and then the first year at Monaco. Unstoppable, unplayable. The guy destroyed Chelsea Football Club in the UEFA Super Cup in Monaco. Completely destroyed Chelsea Football Club to win UEFA Super Cup. What if we are getting the next Falcao? Jhon Duran is not that tall, imposing the way I want it. but he's 6 or 6'1" in that region. So still a very good size and very, very physical. I was watching Chicago Fire because this is the team that Aston Villa bought Duran from. So they went to South America to scout for other players in the same team Duran was playing. And then they changed their mind completely. A 17-year-old came off the bench. And then the scouting department of Chicago Fire were like, wait a minute. I think we are pursuing the wrong target here. Let's pay attention to Duran. That's how this boy can change people's mind. They ended up by scouting somebody else, Duran. So they went for another player, but the young 17-year-old Duran came on from the bench, and their mind immediately changed. What that scout guy said was that how he take in information, like he got a football brain. He understands football immediately. He doesn't need a lot of time of coaching. You tell him to do something, he's gonna practice and do it. And it could be a dream for Enzo Maresca to work with somebody who can process information very, very quickly and adapt. Yeah, I heard that he's a bad boy in the dressing room, and Unai Emery wasn't a big fan because of his antics, and, you know, he likes to argue, and they didn't see eye to eye with Emery because of his behavior. But I think he's just 20 years old. He can learn. He's learning in the job. Another thing that I heard about Duran is like he's a no-nonsense kind of player. He brings the street on the football pitch. A little bit clumsy. Some of the challenges are awful. That me watching Aston Villa players complaining about the way he behaved on the pitch. But remember, even Moises Caicedo at the beginning of the season was the same. He brought the street on the pitch. Clumsy challenges. He doesn't understand that he's going to get a yellow or a red card. But those are the things that you're going to learn. You know, in South America, in Africa, Asia, somewhere, you play football on the street. It's about physical ability. It's about putting one on you, you know, leaving something on your opponent, send a message, okay? Mark your territory and stuff like that. So those are the things that can improve over time. And joining Chelsea, he will understand very quickly that this is business, the end of the day, and not the street anymore. My mindset was like, I want my number 9 to win headers. I want him to be a bully in the box. Literally, I was focusing more on physical ability than mental or intellectual ability of a player. He's stocky. The guy is so physical. He's coming from the street. He knows how to win headers. He knows how to position himself. And he can only get better at Chelsea Football Club. With the new set-piece coach and Enzo Maresca, I think we could have a very good player in the future here. It's not something that will work immediately, but because the guy can process information very quickly, he could adapt in no time at all. Last season, nobody knew who Nicholas Jackson was. And he came to Chelsea. The first season wasn't that bad. Think about it. 17 goals in all competitions. I forgot how many assists. And he could have even had 25 goals if he was more clinical in front of the goal. And somebody even on social media said he likes this kind of transfer because it's going to also help Nicholas Jackson to grow. They play together with Nicholas Jackson, or they compete against each other for the number 1 spot. So it's all good. It's all win-win situation. When it comes to the price, Chicago sold him to Aston Villa for around 18 million package. All right? And they are trying to sell him for 30 to 40 million to Chelsea. What a quick turn it is. That is a lot of money. That is a lot of profit in a very short period of time for somebody that they really don't need at the moment because they have Ollie Watkins. So it's a good business for Aston Villa, and it could be a win-win situation for Chelsea Football Club. The age profile of what they are looking for, the price is good, less money than Sesko, less money than Osimhen, and it could work. But I am not gonna come here and tell you that I am very happy about it because my mind still set. I wanted to see a more proven number 9 instead of another rookie that will learn on the job. But like I always said, I am a very open guy. I'm an old school guy, but also I keep always an open mind and give the benefit of the doubt to every human being. Am I happy that David Washington, Dujuan, Richard are not given a chance? No, I would have preferred probably to promote one of them or even Manson Bastro, you know, from the academy/loan army. They're still very good players. And you ask yourself, why are we buying all these players without giving them a chance? But at the end of the day, I don't make decisions, my friend. I have just to support everybody that's been presented to me. From Envigado FC to Chicago Fire to Aston Villa, and the next big move is going to be Chelsea Football Club. And he's in the Colombia national team. That tells you there is something that people see in this kid that we don't see. We, as fans, we use sentiment. We use what we see on TV. But there are people who are working 24/7 analyzing certain players, and it might not be what we want to see, but it could be exactly what we need in the team.
Believe.
Remember, at Chelsea Football Club, we are addict to big names. We are addict to overpaying to certain players. So any player that is low-key, low-profile, didn't cost a lot of money, we tend to think they are not good for Chelsea Football Club. Chelsea equal money. Chelsea equal overpaying. Chelsea equal quick fix, odd players, shiny names. But in the last few years, how many shiny names we bought and ended up by doing good for Chelsea Football Club?
Damn!
Cole Palmer, we bought him. We were not sure. You know, everybody was talking. This is from Manchester City Academy. He was sitting on the bench under Pep Guardiola. There is a reason why Pep didn't trust him. Why are you spending money on a 21-year-old kid while we could have break the bank and get Osimhen? What is happening? The rest is history. Big money don't necessarily mean big players. Shiny names, most of the time, means nothing at Chelsea Football Club.
You're so funny.
Fabrizio Romano, negotiations between Chelsea and Aston Villa for Jhon Duran are ongoing. Terms of his potential contract are already being discussed. So, in the next coming hours or days, don't be surprised to hear, here we go. The magic word. Talk Sport. Alex Crook. Chelsea are in talks with Aston Villa over a 25 million move for striker Jhon Duran. Enzo Maresca is an admirer of the Colombian international. I trust Alex. I think he's a very good journalist that got good sources. I just don't believe on the price, because when Chelsea come calling, they're gonna start like 10 times higher than normal price, because they know they can get something out of Chelsea. But I believe that Enzo Maresca might see something in him that we don't see. Bobby Vincent is contradicting what TalkSport Alex said, because according to him, he said that the asking price is going to be between 50 to 45 million. That sounds about right, because people want to get as much money as they can from Chelsea. And because they are trying to negotiate, the swap with Conor Gallagher. So there is no way they're going to accept something like 25 million. This is a bargain tool for them. You want our player, we want your player, which is 1,000 times better, Conor Gallagher, and we're not going to pay anything. Literally give us Conor Gallagher for free and get a rookie for expensive money. That is gonna be. So Newton here say, okay, yes, pay 45 million, but they shall pay 80 million for Gallagher. Yeah, that is about right. If you're gonna ask me 40 million for your player, Gallagher is 10 times better than this guy. He should be 10 times more expensive than him in real life. Dominic Solanke is somebody that many fans were going to tolerate if we signed him, because he's at good age. He's very tall, 6'3" or something crazy like that. He's proven in the Premier League. Yes, he's Cobham from Chelsea Academy and he's English, but he's been gone for a little while, for years, more than 8 years that he's been gone from Chelsea. So he's just like a new player that has nothing to do with Cobham, because we know the treatment toward Cobham. It's different when you're coming straight from Cobham, and when you are gone, learn and come back. If that makes sense. Like today, everybody wants Jamal Musiala back at Chelsea Football Club. But before he left, before he went to Germany, I made 3 videos on this same channel saying that this guy is the next coming of something. We have to keep him at any cost. You know what kind of comment that I got? A lot of insult, a lot of, you don't know anything about football, you are a clown, you are blah, 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 blah. Because you are telling the truth, you are stating fact. So that's what you got in the Chelsea community. When you still in Cobham, you are nobody. And when you are somewhere else, okay, pay whatever it takes, because you are the next coming of Didier Drogba.